Welcome to another episode of Divine Delights. I stepped outside and looked at the dark sky. Once nights felt heavy and lonely. Now they feel like a quiet conversation with God. He sees the tears no one else does. He strengthens the heart that refuses to give up. I am alone in this world's eyes, but never alone in His. I end this day in surrender, trusting tomorrow to His mercy. Strong women cry at night and rise again by morning. Night is not the end of the day. It is God's gentle invitation to rest, release, and to be renewed. Honoring life's small responsibilities, I sprinkle food into the water, watching the fish gather with trust and rhythm. Their tiny moments remind me that life is sustained by daily faithfulness, not grand gestures. Love lives in consistency, care lives in showing up. To care for creation, even in small ways, is to honor the Creator. Planting care for tomorrow. In the quiet of my kitchen, I prepare soaked oats for the morning breakfast. These are rolled oats. The grains rest in milk, softening through the night, just like the heart softens when given time and stillness. This simple act is more than meal prep. It is whisper to my future self, you deserve a gentle beginning. Just as these oats transform overnight, God works silently within us while we rest. These small gestures of Arav and that innocence remind me of Matthew 18:3, where it tells us that truly I tell you, unless you change and become like little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven, because these little children are so very innocent. Now it's a time for a ritual of gentle restoration. As I splash water on my face, I wash away more than dust. I wash away stress, expectations, and the invisible weight of the day. My hands move slowly, kindly, as if reminding me you are worthy of tenderness too. The body is a temple. Caring for it is an act of gratitude. Not every wound is visible. Some are healed in the dark. After carrying all the task the entire day, this is the moment I carry myself. Letting the day end. The curtains are closed. One by one, the lights go off. The house grows dim and my thoughts begin to quiet. I release unfinished tasks. I release harsh words. I forgive. I release pressure. God did not ask us to carry today into tomorrow. The slate of my heart, before going to bed, wants to be clear and presentable in the sight of the God. Pouring the heart onto paper, I open my journal and the silence welcomes truth. Ink becomes release, words become prayer, gratitude for what was, grace for what wasn't, hope for what will be. When we empty our hearts onto paper, God fills the space with peace. I pour out my heart onto the paper because it is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in any human being. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust any human being. It's time to meditate God's Word. So, as you have seen, I was meditating on God's Word and I was reading Psalms 91. And I feel so blessed whenever I read Psalms 91 before I go to bed. And I just wanted to highlight one verse, the first verse of Psalm 91, which says that he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of Almighty. So we are under the shadow of Almighty, but the condition is that he who dwells in the secret place. So it is not that coming and going, or it is not that whenever you want come in that secret place, that is your altar where you pray. It is who that dwelleth, that means who is staying in that secret place all the time. Whether we are working, whether we are cooking, whether we are doing any of our jobs, any work, but from our heart, from inside, we are connected to our Almighty Lord in that secret place. And whoever is doing like that, then he is abiding us with the shadow, that is we are protected by the shadow of Almighty. And whatever promises are given ahead, those are so very beautiful. So I hope you must have seen today's nighttime routine, which was very short, and every day it is not the same, but mostly it is same. So see you tomorrow, and maybe I'm going to probably continue this vlog. So right now the time is 11:10. So see you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. When I open these curtains, the light doesn't ask what I went through. It simply enters and reminds me healing doesn't need permission to begin. There were nights I thought I wouldn't survive, yet here I stand in the quiet glow of morning, carrying scars and calling it strength. The world hasn't changed overnight. My struggles are still waiting. Bills, responsibilities, loneliness, but so is my courage. My child sees a mother. I hope he sees also a warrior. To this overnight soaked oats, I'm adding warm milk, few fruits and teaspoon of peanut butter. And yummiest and delicious healthy breakfast is ready.
I am counting every blessing, counting every blessing.